you for the invitation to round up the day, Sanjay. Thank you. That was a wonderful race through what is obviously quite a comprehensive and complex, but also fundamental piece of the Water Stewardship Challenge and journey. So let me think, a summary of the day. Well, I think today has certainly met, in fact it's gone beyond my own expectations. This is the first for GAA, the first time that we've worked directly with AWS and a member company on trying to help agribusiness companies embark on their water stewardship journey. So I'm really delighted actually. I think for me, in the morning, the engagement exercises that you guys facilitated, even though I didn't understand what was being said, it felt as if the farmers were really engaged and that they valued the opportunity and that they appreciated being listened to. You know, we were genuinely wanting their input, their insights, their experiences. What were the findings? So from those 2 morning sessions, there was input along the lines of the water quality is okay, the groundwater level is dropping fast every year. And over lunch, for example, we discussed some of the incentives that farmers might have towards being better water stewards themselves, because at the moment that incentive problem is an obstacle. And the 2 incentives that we came up with were reduced cost down to reduced energy consumption because of the extensive electricity demands of pumping, and the security of supply. I mean, in 10 years' time, if the water level keeps dropping, then their children won't be able to farm in the way they're doing at the moment. So those 2, I think, reasons are probably quite compelling. But today is obviously just the start of what will be a really good conversation for your team here, and for the relationship that you have with your farmers. What do you think? No, you've done enough talking. What do you think as our local implementation partner? Would you agree with that? Is there anything I've forgotten that would be best to add to that summary?
No. You have covered quite a lot today, what we have discussed.
Yeah.
And apart from that, there is one example that we have given during the lunch.
Yeah.
It's about one farmer who has reduced the use of fertilizers. He is almost now consuming half of the fertilizer that he was using six years ago without reducing the productivity level.
Yeah.
So we can have such kind of examples and we can narrate in the community.
Yeah.
We can make them aware. So
that's true. Success stories and anecdotal sharing, I think. And I think you're right, that cultural issue around kind of competition between farmers. So in the Punjab, you know, if he puts on 2 bags, I'm going to put on 3 bags.
Cultural problem is also there. So these kind of problems can be solved while we have a successful campaigns that we did today.
Yeah.
So we can have more campaigns. I think the Philips staff here can mobilize these farmers.
Yeah.
We can have more such interactions informally. Also. So while when we start our survey, we can also contribute.
Okay. Did you have anything you wanted?
As there's a need to aware the farmers, because while discussing, it is what I point out that many farmers still want the government to do everything. Because they don't know the meaning of stewardship. We need to explain them the meaning of stewardship, that there's involvement of government plus general public plus corporates plus private sector plus NGOs. All we should collectively work together to improve the quality of water. So it will take time to change the mindset of the people, and it is you can say we need the help of this team. It is a collaborative, you can say, effort.
Absolutely.
What I would like to say, it is a collaborative effort.
Yes.
CIPT alone can't do nothing. We need these are the backbone of CIPT.
And Phoenix alone can't,
Phoenix.
and shouldn't have to. It may feel overwhelming, but I think that's a really good point. It's absolutely a team.
It's a teamwork.
Yeah.
Because we need to have very good rapport with the farmers.
Yeah.
So they won't reveal any
Yeah.
information until we have
Yeah.
very big
Trust.
reputation, trust building,
Yeah.
and regular engagement with them. So our 3 or 4 field staff will work continuously in this area. So that will be fruitful only when they will be more engaged with us.
And I think that the very underlying concept of stewardship, which is kind of shared management of a resource that you don't own, is a bit of a game changer for companies, because companies are used to having a language and a mindset around control and ownership, right, and value. And this is actually saying, look, we don't own it, we can't control it, it's a shared responsibility. So I think that mindset is quite compelling and actually quite appealing, because it's quite empowering to farmers, because they recognise the influence and responsibility that they have. Anyway, and Sanjay.